and you're watching Friends We Love. The title of the show of Jonathan, it's gonna be "The bad artists imitate, the great artists steal." It's a quote by Olek. I did my tribute to Banksy in February 2011, and I was looking up at his work. I found this piece that I'd never seen that he'd done, the carving in a stone saying "the bad artists imitate, the great artists steal." And I like how he crossed out the Picasso's name, and I'm like, I think that's kind of like waiting for me to do something with this, you know? This black and white work, actually in, I think it was 2004, a friend of mine gave me a postcard of Keith Haring image taken by Leibovitz. And I had it on my fridge. And I always want to crochet this whole installation. So it was always back in my head since 2004. I was like waiting for the right time. And I think now, when I explode with all these colors and like, you know, all the installations and I'm more well known, I feel like I can just experiment more and go back to this kind of like almost sketches that I made at that time. And most of my work I'm doing right now is the work that started between like 2003, 2004 or 2005. I had so many ideas, but I wasn't able to produce them because I have two hands and I had to make everything, you know, by myself. Since people started calling me a street artist, maybe that was one of the reasons I decided to do Keith Haring image, since, you know, he started also on the streets. So I think certain decisions, we made them subconsciously, like now I can explain myself, oh, why I'm doing this installation. Because now after I've done it, I understand why. After my book, I got a lot of emails from different galleries and people and press. It's like, since then, every single day I have like at least 2 requests for something, or 3 requests. It's crazy. I made a decision a few years ago when I stopped having any kind of jobs. And I said, if I have to do it, this is the time for me to do it, because I'm young, I still have energy, and I can be broke. Now I'm in a good place, but it took me years. You know how hard it was? Like, that was my mentality, like how to really condense everything. And partially I started in my first installations were all the fine objects, because I couldn't afford anything. Crochet hook was like, you know, 99 cents. I can buy that and find the materials. I cut my own clothes and sheets and scraps and crochet and build things. You learn how to cook, you learn so many different things in your life, because it's like everything is around your work, around your practice, and this is the most important thing. Growing up in a socialist country, there was really nothing in the stores, like nothing, nada. Who thought about environmental art? No, we just like reuse what we found. Like, we don't throw away things. Whatever is supposed to be on the garbage, we can transform into new. In a way, that's what I do, you know, like I take a piece of furniture and but adding it, the crochet new skin, the additional layer, I'm transforming old into new. Like, I had this a conversation with the Smithsonian Museum, because the whole installation gonna go to Smithsonian in 2012, and they asked me like about the value of the furniture under the crochet skin. I'm like, well, the furniture themselves, they don't have value, because I found it on the street when I came to New York. I didn't have no money, so I found things on the street, but now they're in a show and they're gonna go to museum. Because I covered them, I add them this new layer. But because I add these pieces on them, you know, they're, of course, you know, they're art pieces. So I don't want to redo the layers. I want to use this furniture because they have the sentimental value to me. I recreated my environment that I lived for years, and I put it in a gallery, and now it's going to travel to different places, different museums. I always tell this story. When I was a little kid, the fairy godmother came to me and she asked me like, Olek, what do you want to be in your life when you grow up? And I said, well, I don't really know, but I want to have a hard life when I'm young and very easy life when I'm older. And she gave me a gift. She made me an artist. All right.